Hey guys, how's everybody tonight? I have a lot of interests, probably thousands. I'll never be able to say to you whatever the definitive number is, but the interest at the moment is I'm taking some salad, some pre-made salad from the store, and putting it in a bowl. And the stuff that comes with it I already used on the other part of the salad. So I'm asking myself if people ever put seasonings on salads. I've never heard of anybody doing it. Maybe it's been done. So of course, you know, my go-to is I want to say Geronimo, but that's not her name. Let me go find her if I can. Maybe that's her, maybe not. Hey Gemini, how are you, honey?
Hey there, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. What can I do for you today?
Question for you about food. Do
I'm
people...
all ears. What food
Go ahead.
do people put pineapple on pizza? Absolutely. It's a classic topping for Hawaiian pizza. Are you curious about the history of it? Or did you have another question about pineapple on pizza?
A question about salad.
All right, salad it is. What's your question?
Do people put seasonings on salad?
Yes, people definitely put seasonings on salad. Things like salt, pepper, or even seasoned croutons can add a lot of flavor. Are you looking for some good seasoning combinations?
Oh, just I'm writing. So you said salt, pepper, and croutons. What about
Yep, salt,
others?
pepper, and some people like to add a sprinkle of herbs like parsley or dill for a fresh taste. And don't forget about salad dressings. A vinaigrette with mustard and garlic can be really flavorful. Want some more ideas?
Yep.
Alright, so we've covered salt, pepper, croutons, herbs, and even some flavorful dressings. Do you need any more ideas for salad seasonings?
Yep.
Okay, so we've got a good list going for salad seasonings. Do you want to explore some different types of cheeses or nuts that go well in salads?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk cheese. Feta cheese is a classic choice for salads. It's salty and crumbly, and it goes especially well with watermelon or cucumber. Do you want more ideas?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got feta cheese for salads. Now, what about nuts? Almonds are a great choice. They add a nice crunch and a slightly sweet flavor. Want to explore some other nut options?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got almonds for salads. What about walnuts? They have a slightly bitter taste that goes well with sweet fruits like pears or cranberries. Want to explore some other nut options?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got walnuts for salads. Now, what about pecans? They have a slightly sweet and buttery flavor that goes well with fall salads. Want to explore some other nut options?
What was this last one again, please?
The last one was pecans. They're a great choice for salads.
Okay.
Okay, so
Go ahead. Boy, every time I talk, you talk. I swear to God, we can't get our shit together here. Go ahead.
my bad. I'll let you finish your thought. What's on your mind?
Just what other nuts?
Okay, so we've got a good list going for salad seasonings. Do you want to explore some different types of cheeses or nuts that go well in salads?
We just said that, honey. You just said we just went through all that.
My bad. I'll let you finish your thought. What's on your mind?
What about you? You just said parsley and dill. What about other seasonings like ginger, turmeric, uh, cayenne, or any of those ever?
You know, those aren't typically used in salads, but you could definitely experiment with a pinch of ginger or turmeric in your dressing for a unique flavor. Cayenne might be a bit too spicy for most salads, but if you like heat, go for it.
Okay, so you'd put them in the dressing.
Yes, you could definitely add those spices to your dressing for a unique flavor kick.
All right, that's what I wanted to know. Thank you, honey. You have a good night. If I need something else, I'll give you a buzz, okay? Can you, before you go, let me see if I can find the right place on my notebook. Yeah, I probably can't.
Sounds good. Let me know if you need anything else.
You usually give me the same jokes, so if you give me the same jokes, I'm gonna just ask you to keep giving me new jokes until I find one that you haven't told me. Give me a Jeff Foxworthy. No, a Jeff Foxworthy joke.
Alright, here's a Jeff Foxworthy style joke for you. If you've ever used your ironing board as a buffet table, you might be a redneck.
Okay, next, Jeff Foxworthy.
Alright, here's another one. If you've ever used your vacuum cleaner to clean your pool, you might be a redneck.
All right, give me another one.
Alright, here's another one. If you think a turtleneck is formal wear, you might be a redneck.
Are these real Jeff Foxworthy jokes?
I'm trained on a massive data set of text and code, so I can generate jokes in the style of Jeff Foxworthy.
Oh,
However, I
okay.
can't guarantee that they are all original jokes
Yeah.
written by him.
Boy, you got that right. Okay. Huh. Some of these are not that good, so give me one more.
Alright, here's another one. If you think a prenup is what you do before you take a nap, you might be a redneck.
Okay, that's funny. Did you think of that or did Jeff think of that?
I'm trained on a massive data set of text and code, so I can generate jokes in the style of Jeff Foxworthy. However, I can't guarantee that they are all original jokes written by him.
Did you write that one or did Jeff write that one?
I wrote that joke in the style of Jeff Foxworthy. Do you want to hear another one?
Well, yeah, if you can write your own, that's pretty cool.
Thanks. I'm glad you liked it. Do you want to hear another joke? Or did you have something else in mind?
No, another joke.
Alright, here's another one. If you think a pigeon wedge is what you use to propose marriage, you might be a redneck.
Huh. I don't understand that one. Next one.
Alright, here's another one. If you think a love seat is a recliner with a cooler in the middle, you might be a redneck.
These are not as funny, honey. All right, later. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Alright.
Some of hers that she made up are not that good. Balanced diet is a beer in each hand. That's good. I like that one. I think a prenup is something that happens before a nap. I like that one. Okay, folks. So that's it on that. You know, we're living the dream here. Talk to you later.